This is what deputies say the teacher thought she saw, an assault rifle, and actually turned out to be a BB gun. Hard to tell the difference, right? So the black man that Kevin told them entered their apartment. But it turns out Cleaver was lying. There are more than 80 charges against them, most involving sexual offenses against 2 children under the age of 10. Now, we're not talking about a few stolen feet of railroad. We're talking about 42 feet. It's the distance between me and me. It was his umbrella, thought to be an assault rifle, was the cause of this, of the lockdown, the guns, the sirens. Police are calling this a drive-by shooting, but neighbors say it was more like a walk-by. One of the thieves even knew he was on camera because he saw him try to move it with the end of a fishing pole. All for 52 of these free coupons for free chicken sandwich meals. Now, you might say that's intense, but then again, these campers are going to be intense later tonight. Well, Wes, just to give you an idea how brutal this assault was, police say one of the weapons was a tire iron and the other, well, it was a baseball bat. Investigators say that bus driver did the right thing because law enforcement officers are supposed to provide identification when asked.
A dangerous incident has been reported on the main campus.
Well, I was sitting in English class.
Like, what's going on?
I'm shaking.
A highway patrol helicopter flies overhead as our cameras are on the ground, capturing the chaos and commotion of a university in lockdown. Officers taking aim with their rifles, swarming about downtown, where a gunman was spotted just before 10 Wednesday morning. Here's what it all started over. A Greenville traffic cam captures a man casually walking downtown near campus, but take a closer look and you can see a long object sticking out of his bag. 2 witnesses said it looked like an assault rifle.
The person was not a threat and was not carrying a weapon.
That object turned out to be an umbrella, but for hours that was uncertain.
The campus is on lockdown until further notice.
The campus was a ghost town. Most students and teachers remained indoors. A huge sigh of relief around 1:30 in the afternoon when that subject was spotted and questioned. The lockdown was no more. Police tell me everything went according to plan, but there were some obstacles, including social media.
We had reports on campus of hostage situations. We had reports of gunmen on buses. All those were fictitious.
All this over a man and his umbrella, but police say it's an example of better safe than sorry.
We'd rather have this 10 times over than to not have someone call and something tragic happen on campus or here in town.
Get to a safe area and take safety precautions.
In Greenville, Adam Yosim, News Channel 12. A right triangle of damage, 2 parts tree, 1 part trailer frame. In fact, all that remains from this double wide are cinder blocks. But just yards away, everything that was once protected by what used to be 4 walls and a roof. This house, just one of 5 in Terrell County that was destroyed by a tornado from Hurricane Irene. One day after the Hill family's personal belongings were tossed around,
You want it?
they're doing their own tossing, separating the good
Some of your Power Rangers when you were young.
from the bad.
I don't think it works anymore though.
Glad I wasn't inside this house.
The Hill family was at church seeking shelter, but their next door neighbor, Joan Patson, wasn't.
I jumped out the Charles, it's coming right at us.
Right at their house, which is still standing. As for what that tornado sounded like,
Avatar, when I looked at that movie and I saw that great big crane coming through the woods, just knocking stuff over.
as family members pore over what can be saved, Angel Hill's expression of frustration says it all. Now, in this large amount of damage, the Hill family managed to find several small miracles, such as their car keys belonging to several of their vehicles.
About an hour. About a good hour.
More good news for the Hills, they have insurance. But in the meantime, they seek assurance that everything is going to be all right.
Glad to have my family.
In Terrell County, Adam Yosim, News Channel 12. On this rainy day, it's a mid-morning smoke for Bill Martin outside his mobile home. But I ask him about the holdup that happened inside, the one that still has him fuming.
Never heard a vehicle or anything come in.
Tuesday night, laundry time.
Stepped back in here, that's where I saw him.
3 men, one was armed.
Did they point a gun at you?
Oh yes, yes. Right at my face, and he said he ought to kill me.
Money and guns on their mind, but they got away with more.
2 expensive watches, 2 beautiful diamond rings.
Bill says the 3 robbers made him sit down in this recliner through the whole ordeal, and what got him through this terrifying experience was his Cocker Spaniel, Trixie.
Oh, Taylor, love you, baby.
A knife on the wall just yards away.
It had crossed my mind with him with a handgun, and it wouldn't have been worth it. I wasn't that scared. Why? I don't know. Maybe just what I had gone through with the wife.
Evelyn Martin
She was a lovely lady.
passed away in this home 3 weeks ago. Her ashes on the same table that the thieves stole the watches and jewelry.
It's not easy. And on top of everything else, excuse me.
An avid Harley rider, pictures of soaring bald eagles throughout Bill's house, but Tuesday night, he felt grounded.
Oh no, I will overcome this, yes. I just hope they catch him.
In Greenville, Adam Yosim, News Channel 12.